We have about 5 million square feet of real property that I'm responsible for as far as constructed buildings, and we operate all the field maintenance shops, the armories, the aviation facilities, and also all the buildings on Camp Ripley and the annex to Camp Ripley, which is in Arden Hills, Minnesota, which is a small enclave there on federal land. The project is Austin batch renovation is what we call it. And again, that was started in 2013, and we completed that in 2014. In this particular facility, it was built in the 70s, and this is the first time that it received significant renovation of the facility. It's unique in that we try to take care of all the code and those type of issues as we go through, but we also look at the sustainability of the building as it relates to this batch renovation. So it's a holistic view at the building. We also look at the requirements within the building to meet the mission for the soldiers that are there. As a facility director, I try to get the operating costs down below $1 per square foot per year is my intent. We don't always make that, but we use the SB 2030 and the checklist to help us drive to the end result of what's best for each facility. So this particular building, based on its age, had very little insulation. So one of the first areas we looked at was actually insulating the building, both the roof deck and the exterior walls. And they actually used a spray foam insulation in this particular building, which gave it a higher R value. We got up to about R19, which is extraordinarily better than where we were before, which I asked our folks there, and they said it was about an R4 and R5 when it started out. So that was one of the items that led to success. I think as we do each one of them, each one of the projects that we have, we learn a little something that we can take along to the next. Some things that work in one facility maybe don't work in the next, but I think the big thing that we look at is let's look at the shell of the building first, and that usually leads to success. The roofs, the windows, and the exterior walls are really the area that I ask as a manager or supervisor of the folks that work for me. I ask them to start there. I think it's a lot of value. I think again it made the designer and ourselves as the owner come together to weigh those alternatives and to look through a structured process to be able to get to an end result. It also provides a depository. We use the information after completion to see if we're actually obtaining those goals as it relates to the occupation of the building and how it's actually being utilized, so that there is some evaluation of the project even well after it's been completed.